Hey, what's up, guys? Maximus Black here.
And Nova War.
And we're bringing you guys yet another game sent in by the fans on D2Dgamer.com. And I'm already loving that name, Sweet and Sour.
Absolutely.
Let me introduce those players. Sweet and Sour down here in the bottom position.
And over here in the right-hand position of Shattered Temple, we're looking at Shmantalope.
Nice. So, any news? We're not going to talk about the website.
Nope.
We're not going to talk about our store.
Although, by saying that, we're kind of talking
did
about it anyway.
Yeah, I suppose. Anything else that's interesting going on that we can do as filler here while nothing happens?
We're going to have a collab with somebody fairly important soon.
Oh, who's that?
I believe it starts with an H. Doesn't end in a Y.
Okay.
But does end in a D.
HD?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean one of the boss's Starcraft casters on YouTube?
That could be him.
The same guy that I said, yo, HD, hit me with that collab, homie, in several videos?
I believe so.
The very, very sexy looking young, fresh male from the United States of the America.
America!
Yes.
America.
HD is going to be...
Starcraft. I cannot express to you how excited and nervous I am to do that.
Yeah, I remember when I first texted him on my phone, and he texted me back. I was actually starstruck, and it's funny because when we went to Montreal and met some people,
stuff, yeah.
some people were like, "Oh, dude,
we're like that with us."
I feel like you're a celebrity, right now,
which is weird,
which is semi-retarded. But somebody at his level
of what we do.
And I mean, I know he's a regular dude, and I know he does what we do, but...
You have to have a certain level of respect for somebody who's been doing it for so long.
That's exactly what it is. It's like, holy shit, this is an opportunity for us, and we're gonna hope we're not gonna screw it up.
No. I mean, at the very least, he seems to like what we got going. I'm impressed by the shape this man just drew right here. It almost was a star.
Yeah.
He almost pulled off a Star of David.
It's nice.
Which would have opened up endless bad jokes that would have got a lot of hate.
Kind of like what we normally do.
Kind of like what we normally do. But MrSweetNSour is just doing a very normal kind of opening here. We're just seeing a couple of barracks go down. And nothing really out of the ordinary. We had some scouting there by Shmantalope.
Shmantalope.
That's actually a pretty cool name. I like it.
Great.
Shmantalope. But he's going to be stuck, and that probe's going to die.
Taking off a lot of SCVs to take out that probe.
That was excessive.
What a waste of mining time. That's unfortunately...
Oh, we got Nexus going up here. Damn!
Getting an expansion there on 19 from Shmantalope.
Shmantalope.
Okay, great. He's going to
kind of like... You have to talk like Gold member.
Shmantalope.
You're smoking a pancake.
Sean Conrad. My name's Sean Conrad.
I'm waiting to be impressed.
I'm waiting to be impressed.
I'm waiting to be impressed. We never actually watched that movie.
League of
Extraordinary Gentlemen.
I actually did.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
How did that turn out?
It was horrible. It was like an X-Men wannabe movie.
Wasn't there a dude with a shovel?
Hey, you know what was funny? He was actually spot at Casino Nova Scotia last month. He was
really?
Yeah, he was doing. I can't remember. He was filming for like a low-budget film. I can't remember what it was for. But apparently, people seen him at the casino in the elevator, and they said he doesn't look nearly as
impressive.
Like dashing, like refined, or what's the word I'm looking for?
Debonair, maybe.
Yeah, like he does in the movie. Like he's very clean cut and stuff on the movie. He's almost like that Tasaki's guy. The guy with the beer. I don't know his name.
Dos Equis.
Dos Equis. What did I say? Tosaki's?
I have no idea. Something that sounded Japanese.
Takosakis. The Dos Equis beer. That guy. That guy looks like.
He probably looks rough.
Yeah.
And I suspect for his age, Sean Connery also probably looks pretty rough.
Yeah. Anyways.
Can't hate on the man. He was 007, did a damn good job.
Did an excellent job.
Very, very good job. Guess what's happening? MrSweetNSour is making Shmantalope sour about his life. He's basically free will over this Nexus right now.
Yep, so taking advantage of the fact that Shmantalope did a fast expansion, but it looks like this Marauder. Oh no, he's going to bring in reinforcements. This could be enough if he can single out these bobs here. and bring them down one by one. Yes, he does. Is he going to keep going for this Nexus? He is hell-bent on taking out that expansion.
Well,
it looks like he's going to
no reason not to.
No, absolutely. He's doing a great job at doing it, bringing down a couple more Stalkers, and a Zealot and a Sentry. This is going to be extremely close. Needs the Kite is decent force field to get.
For only having one.
Yeah, but
there's an art to using one single force field.
Yeah, there is.
And that was pretty close.
Yeah, no, it was good. It made sure that the Marauder went around, got to pick off an extra one. It's going to be able to take out this Marine. Billie Jean does go down. I won't say no.
Nope.
And here we go. Bob's going down again. He's going to be able to take out the Stalker. But here comes the reinforcements yet again from Shmantalope. This is just a back and forth battle. Single firing this, absolutely no micro happening for SweetNSour whatsoever. He could be doing there you go.
There it is, and now he's bringing the probes off the line, and Shmantalope will defend this, and it looks like MrSweetNSour is considering going up for another round with only 3. He's going to want to turn around, he's going to push it a bit too far soon, and he's going to get put behind. He does have his command center, his expansion building in his base right now, getting ready to push out, which I agree with because he does have control right now. But if he tries to push too much with these very few units, he's going to put himself in a bad position, and he needs to get out of there and cut his losses.
SweetNSour, just stop attacking. Regroup.
Yeah.
And back up and start teching up.
Interesting opening by Shmantalope. You know, you don't usually at most it's a 3-gate expand. You don't see 1 gate with warp gate tech expansion ever. And there's a reason for it, because you don't have enough units.
Attack this Marauder, you fool! He's got 8 health left. You could have picked him off.
That Marauder is so sweet. I don't want to make that joke.
Man, Shmantalope could have held this off a long time ago if he would have just microed correctly. Both players doing not a great job at microing whatsoever. SweetNSour just not giving up.
No!
Just not giving up, and unfortunately, Shmantalope slowly saturating this expansion. I want to say slowly, I mean he is going like whole molasses on a steep hill.
In the wintertime.
In the wintertime, yes. Extremely slow right now, and look at that, more reinforcements for Shmantalope. He is getting his minerals up pretty quickly. We take a look at the income tab, 1100 to 700. We do have no OP mules going. He has plenty of energy there to get some of those out. Finally, his natural, at least he was, building a command center and expanding while all this was going on, but he's behind. He didn't even get rid of that Nexus. All that focus firing on that Nexus and taking all that damage to his units did not pay off, and he's going to pay the price for it really soon.
He is. Fortunately for him, with concussive shells, he can do some kiting here, and even with fewer units, he's going to be able to do quite a bit of damage here and really take out most of these Zealots, if not all of them. He's going to get... He can, if he really wanted to, push in here and get rid of that Nexus, but with those Zealots there, that's not going to be in the cards, but he will be able to get rid of both of these.
This is a shot if he goes after the Nexus.
And now he can get it. But he's got to back up. He's
doing good kiting. He's backing up enough so the Stalkers can barely get any hits off. These Stalkers need to be up here and backing up these Bobs right now, but no, you don't want to run them in the middle of the battle, you fool! Oh my God, it's so painful to watch sometimes.
Back and forth, and there's no saturation for MrSweetNSour back on his natural still. He's still letting it sit there.
He's pumping all of his money into this.
It's all of his money into this, all of his attention into this, and that Nexus will finally go down. Woo! Yes, it does.
Success!
Bombs on the field and a sentry to boot, and that's not gonna... What? Whoa, what did... Really?
Okay.
Alright, fine. So those Bobs did more than I expected. A couple of Hellions in here now. We're just bringing everything in the kitchen sink.
These Bobs are doing some serious damage. They just ran through a crap ton of units. The Stalkers and Sentry now coming out, picking off those couple of Hellions, and they go down very quickly.
There is a reason why Bob gets paid large sums of money.
Oh yeah, he's getting paid big minerals right now.
He does his job.
He was doing it, and he was doing it well. Bob the Builder. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. That was...
I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe, after all the time of him being called Bob, I've been kind of thinking in the back of my head, alright, one of these times, one of us is going to make that joke.
Yeah.
And it finally happened.
Mm-hmm. It did. I did.
And that's all I have to say about it.
It did. It happened right there.
It happened.
Long range mining right now, pilgrimage mining as we like to call
absolutely.
it. Going that long distance to get those minerals and gas. We got an observer over here getting all kinds of great information, but that is information he does not want to see right now. Look at those OP mules.
OP mules.
Let me go take a look at the income right now. 1,300 to 600.
Oh, that hurts.
Double O, double P on those mules getting that money. Bling, bling. Look at that. Guy's just cutting down those crystals. Oh,
It's very nice camera work.
you like that?
That's not bad.
I wonder if there's like dinkies or like some sort of big size mules you can get as like souvenirs or whatever you want to call them.
I don't know, but I know that people have been doing like the paper model thing for a lot of StarCraft units.
Yeah.
Like SCVs and stuff. Like you can print out paper and you have to fold it properly, but that takes way too much time and effort. Look at the forces being built out outside of MrSweetNSour's base right now by
This is
Shmantalope.
quite a bit. That's a lot of zealots, but there's a lot of marauders with concussive shells. Are going to do some damage. He needs to get the
Sentries in the
stalkers.
force fields, Will.
They have to be the perfect. Oh, that was decent.
That was good.
The last one was decent, but he needs to quickly back up. There you go. He does back off. Does pretty good amount of damage, taking. I want to say minimal damage, but at the same time, there's still just a lot of units in there for SweetNSour, but those were decent force fields. The first couple were iffy, but the final ones were very, very nice. Being able to cut off those units in half and back the hell out of there. Going to regroup and warp in a bunch more units, but still, I don't know. It's hard to call. It's a lot of racks
there's
in here.
a very gas-heavy for Shmantalope, and really in this kind of scenario, it would be okay for him to max a bunch of sentries, and we're seeing that right now, getting more and more sentries, and that's perfectly fine. Because really, as Protoss, when you're up against stuff like this, with concussive cells, you need that force field, and those are all over the place.
What the hell?
He's just drawing pictures in his brain, and right now, I don't know what that is. It looks like a primaries envisioning of a tree.
That's it? That's all you had for that?
I was gonna get dirty, but then I was like, nope, I'm gonna make a clean joke this time. And as it turns out,
It didn't go over, man.
it didn't go over as well as I was hoping.
Keep it dirty. Keep it 110% raunchy all the time here on LAGTV.
Robo Bay coming out here now for Shmantalope. We're gonna see some giraffes out on the field. The herd is coming out. I don't think they make that noise.
What do giraffes? What kind of noise do they make? Do we even know that?
Yes, but I can't for the life of me. It's not very much of a noise if they do make anything.
So it's more
not
like.
huge. No, I don't think they're like whispering rhinoceroses, rhinoceri, or rhinoceros.
You know what? Are you actually trying to correct your pluralization on words here on LAGTV? Because we do not do that.
I thought I'd go for ironic comedy.
Okay.
Did it work? Because
No.
I'm like 0 for 3
You
at this
are
point.
absolutely shitting the bed on all kinds of jokes.
You
but
can't,
sir,
you can't
but
win.
hey,
You can't win them all.
But hey, a couple episodes you had some comedic. So
I used up my quota.
I'm
my
gonna let
brain's
you
like
slide.
no.
I'm gonna. You know what? You had your couple of episodes. It was a Nova War show for a couple episodes. Just let me take over, Adam.
All right.
I got this. Okay.
Hey Jeff, there's some ghosts there.
Yep. It looks like we're gonna chuck down a nice EMP, and oh yeah.
Oh, that was
So
a solid EMP.
Sexy. Oh.
EMPs can ruin a Protoss day, especially when you have a draft and a bunch of sentries. No real energy for force fields, just 2 go down. And that giraffe, as good as they are,
That's
not
game.
going to be enough. Way too many units, and that's going to be GG.
Yep, the giraffe here, I don't know how many kills he's going to be able to get, but oh, he needs to back off. It's going to be close. And oh, he's stuck there on the edge. Sour about that, and he explodes and blows all kinds of blue stuff in the middle of nowhere. And this expansion is going, man, this Nexus just not having a great day.
Not having a great day. You know, the guy, the Nexus came, but
Rage quit. Sour about that rage quit.
just livid.
Hate
That's a pretty, go down that explosion. It's a nice explosion.
Yeah, that's on what, Extreme Graphics too?
I have absolutely no idea anymore. We've changed it several thousand times. But you know what?
It's very
Even if
nice.
it's not,
It
it's
looks
very
like
nice.
the sun is exploding.
So, a supernova.
Yes. Great.
So, like...
It's really cool too because the lighting of the Nexus kind of bounces off the Marines too. You can see like the little.
And if you look really, really, really close, you can see the reflection of Pamela Anderson's boobs in that Marine's helmet.